everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to the channel. Season 8 of Scrubs. So I would have said a couple of episodes ago now that I was debating whether or not to watch season 9 on the channel. I'm still kind of tossing it up a little bit, whether or not to do that, or whether or not I just watch it off camera and give a summary of it, because it seems like a lot of people didn't enjoy it. So depending on what the poll says, you know, I'll make that decision. Some of the things that I was saying over on Patreon were just that season 7 in particular, I think it started strong because it had a lot of like loose ends to kind of tie up from season 6. So I thought that really the first 5 episodes were actually pretty solid, but then I think it just kind of lost itself quite a bit. I really do think that the only 3 characters that were truly like really solid in the entirety of the 11 episodes for season 7 were Ted, the janitor, and Dr. Cox, and that's because their characters are so strong. So really for those three, I think for those 3, you know exactly who they are, exactly how they're gonna deliver their lines, and exactly how they bring the humor. I think that for Carla, for Turk, for Elliot and JD, I think the writing towards the back end was so off for essentially our 4 main characters. So it just wasn't good. I just think that the jokes were really lazy towards the back end of the season, whether it's fat jokes or gay jokes. Like in particular, they really bother me because it's just lazy. You can do so much more. You can be so much smarter than to toss out like a cheap gay joke or a fat joke. I just don't care for that kind of comedy. I think the thing that really bothered me about season 7 as well was that like we seemed to be on a really good trajectory, I think, in the beginning with JD becoming a dad, and then we fell off again. Like Dan comes back and he's being a dick, his usual self. Like I just thought we were past that kind of thing. I don't know, I just wanted more from JD as a character. I think I wanted to see more growth. It's like we started heading that way, and then after Dan visited, we just fell back into the same, I don't know, the same storylines for him, which was like immature, childish, and I just want more from him. I don't know if anybody has seen Only Murders in the Building, but I'm watching that right now, and it is so funny, and it is so smart in the way that they've written a lot of the jokes and the humor in every single episode. I have loved every single episode so far. Mind you, I'm only on season 1, but if you haven't watched it yet, guys, get on it. It's pretty good. Okay, guys, so I figure the best way to go into this season is to maybe list out the things that I don't want to see. I don't want to see JD and Elliot together, but I suspect we're going to go that way. So you guys might just be watching me cringe this entire season. I don't want any more fat jokes, and I don't want any more gay jokes. I think that that is incredibly lazy writing, and I think that you can do so much more if you've got the right comedic timing. After last season, I don't want to see any more of Todd. He didn't do anything for me in season 7, really. What I do want to see is better dialogue between our main 4 characters. I think that that really suffered last season as well. I think that some of the scenes were just in there for the sake of filling an episode. I want to see more maturity for JD. I feel like we were kind of on our way there after Sam was born last season, and then it just fizzled. I also look forward to seeing what happens as Dr. Cox kind of settles into the chief role a little bit more, and how his character expands or changes. That's where I'm at, guys. So let's hope that season 8 is a good one. Alright guys, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get into season 8, episode 1, which is called My Jerks. Enjoy the reaction.
That's new.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend gave me a watch. Do you give a crap, or are you just hoping that by pointing out something new of mine, I'll segue the conversation into talking about something new of yours? Your new prepubescent Miami Vice beard.
There are those who say I look like a young Kenny Loggins.
Who?
Me. Time to go teach the new interns. They started a...
Oh, it's a sis, I'm sorry! Sorry, geeked out for a second.
There was Katie, the self-centered climber.
McConaughey's.
I don't recognize the others.
McConaughey is not a syndrome. He is, however, one of our finest working actors. Katie is sabotaging you, I assume, because she knows the answer.
Brown Séquard syndrome.
There was Denise, who could be a bit callous.
You know, it's ironic that cancer starts with can, because at this stage, there's nothing we can do about it.
And there was Ed. Ed, did you finish those case reports last night?
I totally was gonna do it, man, but I was on this Lost fan site last night talking to this chick. It's a dude messing with me.
I've been there.
Revenge time. I sign up for a new account, Hot Girl 99. I start flirting with this dude. I'm like, oh, hey, I look just like Kate. I've got him to agree to a personal meetup here in the hospital where he'll be holding a red balloon.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, you're Hot Girl 99?
Yeah.
Catfishing people? I'm so distracted by Tom Haverforth in the hospital. It's crazy.
Somebody looking for me?
No, Jimmy, we're fine.
All right.
Let me know if you need anything.
Oh, what's his name? He's married to
Have you noticed he only touches above the waist now?
oh, he's married to the actress.
No, our intern class was the last good one.
You must have liked my class a
Oh
little.
my god, Keith is still here. This is already great. Okay.
I didn't.
That was harsh, but no one cared, because today we were meeting Dr. Kelso's replacement as chief of medicine, Dr. Taylor Maddox.
Oh my god, what?
I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. I don't want no other, baby.
It's Courtney Cox, right? She looks so different with the long hair. Also, I was never a big, like, Friends fan. I did watch it, but I watched it super late, so I wasn't there for the hype.
But then I noticed how friendly she seemed. She had the most infectious smile. No one could resist it. And I mean no one.
No.
Yes.
Clear.
Bravo!
I'm trying to think of who the second guy was still.
1, I have an open door policy. 2, if you do your job well, you're great with me, okay? And 3, I don't like spiders. So if you see one, I want you to stomp it. Oh, can someone help that man to his room?
I'm on it.
She's the new boss, Ted.
Do I know you?
Jimmy, heel.
Slowly move.
No, Jimmy.
Slowly move. Don't rush anything.
Oh, Jimmy.
Breathe deep.
What's his name? He's married to the Canadian actress who's Robin from How I Met Your Mother.
Time to connect with the new chief using a picture of my son and some brilliant acting.
Oh, is that your boy?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I have a daughter of my own.
It's working. Now seal the deal with a follow-up question, but nothing too personal. Did you deliver vaginally?
I did?
Big girl. Must have hurt.
Wow.
Smooth.
Hi, Mr. Hicks. So you were admitted to the hospital with shortness of breath?
Yes, that's right.
I'm just gonna take you up and get you a full body scan, okay?
And there she goes.
A chief of medicine working one-on-one with a patient? Maybe she's not so bad.
I think she's probably a jerk. I know jerks. Hell, I married a jerk. I divorced a jerk.
New freckle.
I'm interrupted by jerks. Look, just give me 2 minutes with this Maddox, and I'll know for sure whether or not she's a jerk.
Yeah, you gotta go with Dr. Cox.
I know people are down on these new interns, but everyone's teachable, you know?
You know, Katie's cutesy and blonde. You could call her Blair.
Blair's stupid. Blair's perfect. But now I can never use it in front of Turk, or he'll say, "You're welcome!" Our first patient is presenting with biliary colic. And, Ed, would you mind turning off the beeping if you're gonna text?
I'll turn it off.
What's your diagnosis, Joe?
I know.
Of course you do, Katie, because you know anything that anyone's ever asked you ever, but I didn't ask you. I asked Joe.
Well, the patient definitely looks like hell.
When a patient's eyes are open, that usually means that they're awake. Sorry, Mrs. Gallagher, you look very beautiful today. Doesn't she?
Yeah, your jaundice makes you glow.
Oh, she's got bad bedside manner.
I'm guessing Mrs. Gallagher probably has cholecystitis.
Cholecystitis. She has cholecystitis.
I'm gonna cut your throat.
Okay, that's enough, Joe. You
my
too,
God.
Blair.
Welcome.
Damn it!
Call me Tootie. I don't think it's racist.
Oh, fine. I'm Tootie, and I know how to go on the web and BitTorrent.
You probably shouldn't be texting while you're leading rounds.
This is his phone.
It's not my phone.
WTH? Oh, fine. It's not your phone. Hey, want a phone, buddy?
No.
He sniffed it.
I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with you.
Katie is such a kiss ass.
You mean Minnie Elliott?
I was just gonna say, sounds like Elliot. Like early days Elliot.
It's because she's incredibly whiny and self-involved, and you, Barbu, for the last year and a half or so, have been the most self-involved and whiny person in the galaxy.
Yeah, suck-up's back.
You're abrasive.
That's enough, Blair. Welcome. Damn it. Okay, listen up, guys. I gotta go take care of Mr. Hicks, so I need you guys to watch the floor. Monitor Mr. Lombardi's blood gas and intubate him if he starts getting acidotic. Work as a team, you'll be all over it. Let's have some hands in, okay? Nobody die!
Nobody die!
Dr. Kelso,
Hey!
I can finally say this. You, sir. I can't do it.
You'll get there, Ted.
Can you even believe Dr. Cox calling me whiny and self-involved? Over the last year or so, you've been going through a lot. You got engaged. You broke off your wedding at the last second. What are you saying, Carla?
This is why I come here every day.
You come here every day? Loser.
Mr. Hicks's renal tests came back negative.
Thank God. See, Bernie isn't just a patient, he's also my lover.
Really?
No, he's fat, bald, and ugly. Thanks a lot.
Swallow your pain and fix this. Look, Dr. Maddox, I think you're a very well-built, sturdy woman, like a naughty structure. I should go.
Stop confusing me by being nice and giving me phones.
Fine.
Stop confusing me by being nice.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have been funny if he had broken his neck?
I feel like you want me to say no.
What's your name?
Oh boy, you really are new here. Uh-oh.
The janitor.
Howdy.
We still don't know.
Your patient, Mr. Lombardi, is about to crash.
How'd that happen? You guys are supposed to tube him if you got acidotic. What the hell?
I was over there.
Now he's coding.
Crash cart!
You actually agree with what Dr. Cox said about me?
I do. You're fired.
What about my son?
That's my daughter.
May I see it again? Please. Aha!
My God.
We're sorry. Yeah, we'll get it together from now on.
Promise.
But for some reason, I didn't want to hear it. You know what? I'm done with you guys. Hey, Seabear, every time I see Maddox, I get one step closer to ending my career.
Maddox seems cool. I don't know about that. I just can't shake the feeling that that woman is a complete tool.
You've been saying that all day. Why don't you just go talk to her and figure it out once and for all?
Nah.
Hey, can you give Mr. Hicks a full cardiac workup?
Of course.
And what would you say if I said he was my lover?
I'd know that obviously you were joking because you are way out of his league. Oh, there that is. We're doing this, okay. I like you the best. Thanks, Mom. Ma'am?
She's not your mom.
Well, she certainly doesn't think that I'm all about me.
I was just being honest. I'd want you to do the same for me if I were doing things I might regret later. What about the way you're always mocking Keith about not marrying him? You probably don't even realize how devastated he still is.
Oh, hey, ladies. Awesome day, huh?
I hope he'll pull through. Keith is not still devastated. I mean, what the hell is Carla talking about?
Look at Ted.
I have to disagree with you.
You don't see my point at all?
You don't understand. I'm married to Carla, right? She has spies everywhere. So I have to disagree.
That's why they're all watching.
I'm on to you, Rochelle.
Dr. Reed, may I talk to you? Keith's a mess. He hasn't been able to pull out of it since he ended things. He's sad all the time. No one ever wants the person who hurt them to ever see how badly they've been hurt.
May I talk to you?
May I talk to you?
May I talk to you?
When I fired you before, did you think I was kidding?
No, I knew you were serious because I heard that you fired Jimmy the orderly. What'd he do?
Okay, this is where you keep all of the tension. Do you mind if I do a yogi chant? It relaxes the muscles.
I feel so bad that I don't remember this guy's name.
I've been here forever. You can't just throw me out of the hospital.
No, but I can walk you out without you even noticing.
Well played.
Where are the rest?
I got tired of carrying them all, so I made one that works on everything. Watch. Huh?
Thank you. No.
I just realized that I never really took the time to apologize for the way things ended between us. I mean, I did say that I was so sorry right when it happened. We were outside, I gave you the ring back, you started crying and
No need to recap, Elliot.
I guess that I've been so self-involved, I never stopped to think that you still may be hurting. Anyway, I just wanted to really apologize.
Thanks. It means a lot.
Hug?
No.
This lighting is an interesting choice.
I had an intern just a couple of years back that I hated. He was so maddening that my therapist put me on a suicide/homicide watch.
I'm so tired of their attitude, and I'm tired of their ignorance. It's the same thing year after year. I'm just tired.
Boy, I get that. Why do you think I've been avoiding the new chief? Because if I do talk to her and she is indeed a jerk, then I'm gonna have to be that guy who gets in her face over every little injustice.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
Oh my God, he's treating you like an equal. Quick, do something equals do.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I thought equals shared coffee.
No.
Their own coffees.
Okay.
We'll get there.
I don't think so. I don't care who you are, don't touch my coffee.
Dr. Reed gave me Mr. Hicks's test results, but they're locked in my briefcase and I lost the key.
Allow me. Loving this thing.
I am surprised that Dr. Cox isn't chief.
Oh, Mr. Hicks' cardiac test results. They're negative. Why are you running that guy through the ringer?
Because he's got awesome insurance. He's 100% pure profit machine. I may even order an MRI just to see if he's actually stuffed with money.
Oh my God, are they playing Bentley again?
Sometimes it really sucks to do the right thing.
And that's the way I like it.
You were right about me, and thanks. Don't mention it. Love you.
Aww.
Hi, folks. If you need anything cleaned up, just give me a shot, okay?
Sure. Who the hell's that? I don't know. I like him.
Haha. No.
Intern.
Wow, I totally thought that was the end of the episode.
You guys psyched? It's our 8th year. Who's with me? Come on. I know it's tempting to just...
Oh, what? Now we have end credits?
I think we owe it to them to be as inspired as we were in
it's
our
saying
freshman
guest
year.
star,
Now
so
I know
maybe...
we never do great come medical award season, except for
I don't
Dr.
know.
Shalhoub. He wins everything. But I still think we're as good as anybody else out there.
Well, guys, okay, that was a really interesting first episode. So I totally wasn't expecting Courtney Cox to come out. I was not expecting Aziz Ansari. I was not expecting the guy from Stuck in the Suburbs. I'm really upset that I don't remember this guy's name. I'm gonna put it up on the screen somewhere. But he's married to Kobe Smolder is Robin Schabotsky's name. He's married to Kobe Smulders. And he's also a pretty good actor in his own right. I just cannot remember his name. I remember him from Stuck in the Suburbs, which is like a Disney Channel original movie with Brenda Song and one of the Panabaker sisters. And then he guest starred on How I Met Your Mother for a couple seasons. But yeah, I did recognize him. So yeah, a really, really solid start, I think, to season 8. I hope we get Janitor back really quickly. No offense to our sweet new janitor, whatever his name is, but I can't not have the original janitor. Definitely looks like maybe Dr. Maddox is not that great, so maybe she is a bit of a jerk, judging from those last couple comments. I was really glad to see JD crack that whip and that conversation with Dr. Cox about them being incompetent and him having to teach them. It made me hopeful about, you know, that switch that I'm hoping that we get to see for him in terms of his character arc and his maturity as he's, you know, gonna have to teach these interns. I think they very purposely left that little bit of nervous, like, man-child energy with him trying to share Dr. Cox's coffee. I'm really surprised that we've got end credits now, but I don't hate it. But I kind of don't like seeing, because I don't really like to look at the credits. Somebody like Courtney Cox, if they wanted her on this show, I'm sure she would be included as a series regular, right? So I do expect her to leave somewhere along the line in this season. I love that we heard some more Ben Lee, who is an Australian artist. That song was everywhere in the 2000s though, so that was great. Okay guys, enough talking, let's get straight into episode 2, which is called My Last Words.
Hi. I'm trying to keep non-medical personnel from coming back here. I'm the chief of medicine.
Ooh, I'm the chief of slag smacking, so I'd keep moving if I were you.
Unfortunately for Jordan, Dr. Maddox can zero in on someone's biggest insecurity.
You're old.
See, she was an odd combination of super friendly
Hey, you rock star!
and soulless.
This guy's insurance only covers 3 days of ICU care, so we gotta get him out of here today, okay? Treat him and street him.
And she wasn't the only woman driving me crazy.
Listen, Joe, medically speaking, your performance is outstanding. But you're not great with your patients. Watch Ed. See, he develops a rapport. Now I know Ed's not perfect.
Matrix, all 3 movies, 1 house. You in?
Sure.
Sorry, no room.
I need you to connect with your patients, okay?
Yo, Mr. Harris! Sucks you'll never walk again. Better, right?
No, Joe, he lost his feet. I don't have time for Joe. Once a year, Turk and I go to a great steakhouse.
Gotta have decent bedside manner.
Shall we sing?
The steak night song was to be sung every steak night and had been for the last decade. All clear.
We're gonna steak night. We're gonna eat it right. Steak is such a treat. It is the world's best meat. We're gonna steak night. We're gonna eat it right.
Excuse me, doctors?
What is your problem, lady?
Listen to me.
We let you do your thing. All right, calm down.
I'm so sorry. Could one of you change the IV in 103?
So, Mr. Valentine.
Call me George.
George, what are you in for?
We think of hospitals as places where people go to heal, but they're also places where people go to die.
Oh no.
Ischemic bowel disease. I'm so sorry.
I've lived 70 plus years. I've had a great old time while I was here.
He's over 70? Black people have the greatest skin.
No.
Honestly, I don't know why people are so afraid to die.
But is there anything we can get you before we go?
I'd kill for a cigar. You know, I'm dying and I'm not allowed to have a cigar. What do the nurses think's gonna happen?
You could accidentally ignite that oxygen tank and it would blow up the whole ICU, pretty much killing everybody here.
How about a beer?
When I put that single beer down on the counter and the 18-year-old checkout kid is like, oh, big night? It just pissed me off, you know? I mean, who is he to judge us? Lamos with nothing going on.
So that's why you bought the box of condoms and the flare gun.
Exactly. Now, whenever he thinks of us, he'll picture us splitting a beer, sexing up the ladies, and shooting off flares, you know, like men do.
Incoming. I assume you've already met my sharp young lawyer who's gonna help me with my will.
You said I could help you! All this work for nothing!
Don't. Oh my god.
He means you.
Oh man. Did this on my typewriter. I'll be back in 11 hours.
Oh, God, that tastes good.
They kind of frown on doctors drinking beer around here.
And plus, I'm allergic to barley.
Wait, I've seen you drink beer before.
Fine, Turk, I'll tell George the truth.
He's an appletini man.
I don't like beer. I prefer appletinis. They make me feel fancy. There, you hurt and embarrassed me. Are you happy?
A little bit.
Beer tastes gross.
Come on now, I've got family coming pretty soon. I'm fine.
And then I said the only thing I could think of to a man who might not be here tomorrow.
It was nice to meet you, George.
You too.
Bless.
We're gonna steak night. We're gonna eat it right.
Ted, 3-part harmony.
Steak is such a treat. It is the world's best meat.
Big finish.
Steak night.
Just like a choir.
Hey, are you working on George's will?
That was great.
We need one for his family. They're headed down here.
He's leaving all his stuff to charity. He doesn't have any family. Not G! Oh!
We better get some worthless peons this season as well.
I know it seems callous to leave, but whoever takes care of George tonight will be just as compassionate as us.
I'm Dr. Mahoney. My attending really wants me to connect with my patient, so if it's okay with you, I thought I'd get the ball rolling with a personal story.
Don't be a dick.
Last Friday, I'm at a bar. I take this guy home. He's a little fat, whatever, right? Plus, chubsters are so grateful they usually try harder. I just start to hate myself. Like, really, really hate myself. So, without even thinking, I just headbutt him. Knock him out cold. That's what I got. What do you got going on?
I like golf.
Taking care of a patient means more than anything. Even steak night.
Hey, George.
We'll take it from here, Chuckles.
I think I just saw the devil.
Stop it.
George, why'd you lie about your family coming to visit you?
No, I'm a grown man. I don't need anybody to hold my hand. Besides, you guys have better things to do. Hell, you don't even know me.
But right then we did know George. He was a proud guy who didn't want us to see how scared he really was.
So no family, huh?
My wife died years ago.
Any kids?
Nope.
It was like pulling teeth.
And what you guys do for a living?
I coach football.
I played football. Yeah, defense, safety.
Guys, quick word. If you want to hang out with patients after your shifts are over, you have to change into your streets.
Can we go? Cougars only drink free till 9.
What about MILFs?
Wasn't she on a show called Cougars or something?
Tell me, do you think there's anything after this life?
Definitely.
He already has our first day in heaven planned out.
We'll start with a dip in the milkshake pool. Then we'll work our way over to the cloud where beautiful women spend quality time with one another. You know, in a special way.
Like a lesbian cloud?
Not like a lesbian cloud. An actual cloud full of lesbians.
I just hope I die before
Is that
my
a
wife so I
callback?
can have some fun up there.
To like an earlier season, I think they mentioned that.
That's all very nice. But we can't know for sure.
I know for sure. I've seen people come back from the brink of death. You'd be surprised how many of them say the same thing. I saw a white light, and we're overcome with a feeling of peace. That's what comforts me.
Hey, Mr. Valentine. I redid your will on
Don't
a
you tear that up
computer. And to make it less depressing, I used a fun font.
Really, Ted?
Hard to believe. My whole life boils down to these 4 pages. I wonder if anybody will remember me.
Come on, George.
When my dad died, I thought my brother and I were going to be the only two to remember him. I was totally wrong. There was this one homeless guy in our town. We used to call him Mr. Longbeard Stinky Pants because he had this
really long beard, and his pants.
He gets it.
They were stinky. Anyway, every time we went out to dinner, my father would make us give him our leftovers. The point is, a couple of months ago, there's this clean-shaven guy working in the pizzeria. He takes me aside and says, "Your father was a great man." It was Mr. Longbeard Stinky Pants. Although now he prefers Kevin. I promise you, people are gonna remember you the same way.
Thank you very much.
Wow, it's kind of emotional in here. You guys keep this up, eventually you'll all get your periods on the same day, which is kind of cool.
Myth.
I'm gonna go ahead and ban you from Mr. Valentine's room.
Whatever. All the patients are stable, so I'm just gonna go catch some Z's in the on-call room.
Who's the chubster?
I don't know. Meet me in the on-call room, pants down, lights off.
George only had one fear left to tackle.
Is it going to hurt?
No, we'll manage any pain you have.
Well, how's it going to happen exactly?
Well, eventually it'll become harder for you to breathe, but you won't be gasping for air. You'll just feel more drowsy. And as the rest of your organs begin to fail, you'll just sort of go.
I like that.
And there it was. The fear was gone, and all that remained was acceptance.
Oh, he's crying. Don't. It's okay.
No, I know what you guys are trying to do. I just can't get over the fact that one minute I'm here and the next I'm not.
George, I'm terrified of dying.
Me too.
Everybody's scared.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, then what in the hell do I have to hope for?
I would just hope that my last thought was a good one.
That's it? You thought that was deep? That wasn't deep.
Sorry.
I'm over here dying. That's all you can come up with.
Someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark.
I feel like I know this song.
I'm getting a little tired.
Okay. Well, take a quick nap.
That beer tasted great.
He's not gonna wake up, is he?
George never did wake up. And even all that talking didn't make death any easier. At least not for us. All you can really hope for is that your last thought is a nice one.
That they both are satisfied.
Even if it's just about the taste of an ice-cold beer.
Then I'll follow you.
This beer is good.
I wouldn't know. I don't really like beer. Bye, George.
If there's no one,
Oh my god. Send Flares off to the hospital.
I'll follow you into the dark.
Action.
I have the same nightmare every time.
Oh wow. We're getting bloopers as well? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't expect to cry. Sometimes there's just certain episodes that I really relate to, right? So, when you lose people, I just feel like you are thinking about those kinds of things, about, you know, what they're thinking in their last moments. So that's really sad. And you know, and he was just like, I'm getting kind of tired, you know, and you just know he's not gonna wake back up. So I just think, oh God, here we go. I agree with JD. It was very nice to meet him. This guy, whoever he is, was a great actor as well. He started crying and then I started crying, so yeah. I had a boyfriend who loved beer and I always thought it was disgusting. And even like drinking the non-alcoholic beer, like, to me, it just tastes the same, but I can't, I mean, other people who drink alcohol just say it tastes nothing like real beer. So, I don't know, but it all tastes gross to me anyways.
I don't really know what happened to the end of this video. It just kind of cut out randomly. I don't know if Tropical Cyclone Alfred had anything to do with that, but I'm just popping in at this point to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the reaction, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.